Good morning one and all. Now in today's class we'll be studying about franchising. First you understand what is the meaning of franchising. Franchising means what? It is a license from the owner of a trademark permitting another to sell the product or service. So franchising means a license obtained from the owner of a trademark, and they will permit another to sell whatever the products or services. Now based on that we'll be studying about the advantages of franchising. In that the first one is what? Market for product or services. Now here you clearly understand that what is the difference between product and service. Product means what? It is a tangible, and services are intangible. Now what do you mean by tangible and intangible? Tangible means what? Which we can see and touch. Those are called as a tangible. And intangible means what? Which we cannot see and touch. So it provides market for products and services. So in order to sell the products in the market, means whichever you take, it can be the consumable products, which are the products which are there, and also what? Rendering services to the people, like simple thing, suppose if a salesman, he want to render services to the common customer, so he need to convince the customer the services rendered are intangible. So it provides a market for product or services. So that is the first advantage. So if you understand clearly the difference between the product and services, then the next one is what? Selection of location. Now after they decide which kind of a products are to be manufactured and how to sell that in the market, here they should not only think that which products are to be produced and manufactured, but also they need to decide and think that how they need to sell that product in the market, by mode of which kind of advertisement, what strategy they want to use, and what kind of a sales promotional techniques. Then the next one, second point is what? Selection of location. Now the main important thing is what? They need to decide the area or location. Now suppose if they select the right location, then they can gain more profit, or their sales will be increasing. But suppose if they fail to select the right location, means the area being selected, when they try to select that location, they're not gaining more profit in that area, that time what happens? They may fail or their sales will keep on declining. So proper selection of location has to be done. Like another day I had given you one example that take example of the Xerox centers. Why they are situated, located nearby the college areas? Why? Because they know that if they situate or if they locate that particular Xerox shops or Xerox centers in the college area, students can come and take Xerox, and that time what happens? They can gain more profit. And suppose if they select the wrong area or wrong location and they situate whatever their business is there in the wrong location, they are not able to gain profit there. So the main important thing is what? Selection of location. They need to select the right area or right location. Then the next one is what? Purchase of site, building and equipment. Now once they decide which area or location has to be selected, after that the purchase of site, building and equipment, proper construction of the building, means the industry which they want to build. That can be like suppose single story building or multi-story building, whatever which building they want to construct, and what kind of the equipments or tools are being used. Then the next one is provision of franchising. Now here the franchisor will provide the franchisee whatever the provisions of the franchising are there, means what benefits they can get. The next one is advertising. As I've told you previously that Now just imagine that one company is there, okay, and they have manufactured some new products or whichever the innovative products are there, and at that point of time what happens, they want to sell that product in the market. Now it is not so very easy task. Once the products have been manufactured, directly you sell that in the market. The main thing which is been required, what is that? Advertising. Okay, you need to do proper advertising. Okay, then what happens, if you do promotion, if you do advertising of your particular product, then the sales will keep on increasing. Now here the advertising can be done as a, if they want to sell the products, it depends upon what, locally, okay, or nationally, internationally, okay. So how they want to sell their products. Now if they want to sell their products within one area, okay, which they have targeted, or one location, then that proper advertising should be done in that area or location, or national advertising also can be done based on the products which they want to sell that in the market, and what strategy they want to use for that. Then the next one is what, training. Now providing or giving proper training to the franchisees. Like suppose what happens, a training program can be made arranged. Now here if the franchisees are not able to sell their product in the market, for that particularly training has to be given, okay, when they are fully skilled and when they are fully trained, that time only they can try to convince the customer, okay, because what happens here, convincing skill also should be there, okay. And what happens, if they undergo proper training, then after that only they can try to convince the customer, and what happens means they can render the good services also. So they should be provided with a proper training. The next one, making and management benefit. See, after that also what kind of the benefits have been provided by the management, okay. Then next one is quality control standard. Now as you are aware that in the organization many departments are there, okay, like HR, finance, marketing, production. Like that way one quality control department is there, okay. They will take care or look after the proper quality of products, whether the products are in a good quality or whether they have been found any defective or damaged products, okay. So that is quality control standard. And one more thing here, one term has been given here as product uniformity. Now what do you mean by product uniformity? Now here whatever the products have been produced or manufactured, it should be stable or it should be uniform, consistency should be there, okay. So that is the quality control standard. They should form a product uniformity. There should not be many changes in the product. Then opportunity of growth. Now here how they need to build the industry, okay, how they can try to grow, means for the betterment or growth and development of the organizations. That is opportunity of growth. Now simple thing is that now the company has been manufactured some kind of a products, they have sold that in the market, and what happens, they should not only think about the profit, or they should not only think that their sales are increasing, but also they have to think that whether their company is earning a good name in the market or not. Goodwill is there, good name, good reputation. So they need to think that whether the company is earning a good name and this reputation in the market. So because of that what happens, growth and development is required. So they need to accept whatever opportunities they get, okay, in order to grow and develop their organization. So these are the advantages of franchising. So franchising is a license obtained from the owner of a trademark which will permit another in order to sell the product or services. And these were the advantages, that is market for product or services, the difference between the product and service. Products are the tangible and services are intangible, and they need to select the right area or location. If they select the proper area or location, then that time they can gain more and more profit. Then purchase of site, building and equipment. Once they select the area or location, purchase of means construction of the building, okay, or whatever equipments and tools are required. And the next one was provision of financing. Then proper advertising has to be done. Directly the products will not be sold in the market, okay. For that they need to do proper advertising and promotion. Then training means what? Providing the proper training to the employees. And making and management benefit means whatever the benefits have been provided. And quality control standard. Quality control standard means what? Okay, like a separate department will be there as a quality control department. So they will take care or look after means how to make improvement in the quality. Then opportunity of growth, what all they can do for the growth and development of the organization, because which kind of the products have been manufactured, they cannot be stick only to that kind of a products. See here, because afterwards also they have to see about the customer's taste, preferences, okay, or the habits of the customer, and based on that only they need to make some improvement and growth and development in the organization. So these are the advantages of franchising.